Hello, this is Dr. David Bilstrom from the International Autoimmune Institute and the Autoimmune Lifestyle, and this is Did You Know? Coming to you from San Carlos, Mexico. Remember, nature heals, helps human health and well-being. We use that a lot, whether it's Idaho, here, other places we've shot. This is a beautiful place. We drove here because a couple other trip that we had planned fell through because of COVID and flight restrictions and other kind of things, and so we just decided to drive, and here we are. But we're going to talk about the book that just came out, A Nurse Practitioner's Guide to Autoimmune Medicine, Reversing and Preventing All Autoimmunity, and the course that just came out, the Autoimmune Paradigm, an Expert's Course, Preventing and Reversing Autoimmune Disease in a Global Mission. Now, hopefully someday there'll be somebody in every community that's an expert medical person that knows how to do this stuff. In the meantime, it's also a book and a course for non-medical people who need to heal themselves, or their children, or their aging parents, or their spouse, or somebody else in their family. It's kind of a do-it-yourself book too, okay? So it's a book about the basics. So we talk about how masters do the basics well. And with the book, I really think that you can do 60-70% of all this stuff, okay? We tell you all how to do it. The course is for that extra 30-40%. But in the course, we talk a lot about how the things that happen in the body are just sort of what happens in the world in general. So what happens in the body happens outside the body. And you see in every walk of life. So we actually talk about music and rock and roll and how you see the corollaries to what goes on in the body and drives autoimmune disease in rock and roll stuff. In art, we talk about Jackson Pollock and the abstract expressionists. I was an art history major before I went into medicine, so I see a lot of corollaries in art and how that applies to what goes on in the body. So in rock and roll, they talk about how what makes a great rock and roll song, okay? And historically, what I always say is 3 chords and the truth. 3 chords and you sing the truth. That's what makes a great rock and roll song, okay? It's the basics that make a great rock and roll song. It's also the basics that make a great person to reverse and prevent autoimmune disease and chronic disease in general. Now, what we'd like to do, if you read the book, you've seen this, we want to change the way autoimmune disease is treated worldwide, okay? Now, what we're really trying to do, though, basically, is make people healthy who just are not healthy and have no other options, but also keep people healthy. So, a great Stevie Wonder song, A Place in the Sun, I think says it really well, where his line is, a place in the sun for everyone, where there's hope for everyone. We want to help make a place in the sun for everyone, a place of hope, okay? And people that get chronic health issues can feel quite hopeless, but we want to make this place in the sun for everyone, where there's hope for everyone. Now, we listen a lot to Jimmy Buffett's station on Sirius XM, and he has a great ukulele player named Jake Shimabukuro who does an incredible version of A Place in the Sun. And if you want your heartstrings to be like, oh my goodness, you listen to him on the ukulele for this. But it also hopefully makes you so verklempt that you go, yes, I want to be part of this. I want to be that expert in the community that finds a place in the sun for everyone. Or be the person that does it for yourself, your kids, your aging parents, your family, your community. Let's take care of this. 3 chords in the truth, sing the truth, masters do the basics well, become a master of the basics. Coming to you from San Carlos, Mexico. Have a lovely day.